Hello Tilian, hello Tim
How's it
from
going?
Dance Gavin Dance. Really well, thank you. How are you both doing?
Good. We're alive.
You're alive. Is that a good thing, considering what's been going on so far?
Yeah. No. Yeah. It's a good thing.
Yeah. Has it been pretty crazy? Then what's it been like so far?
Like on this tour,
Yeah.
it's been good. It's been good. The shows are decent, and it's been really cold, and yeah, it's been fun.
So you're at the Rescue Rooms now in Nottingham.
Mm-hmm.
What are you expecting for the show? It's pre-shows. Is that like nerves? I mean, what's the kind of?
I hope it's lively. I hope everyone's having fun by the time we go out there, and yeah, I hope it's a good show.
So you've just released the album about a month ago, wasn't it? Motherland.
Mothership. Yeah.
Mothership. I say sorry.
It's okay.
So what was that like? What was the reaction to it like? Because obviously, when you write an album, you hope that it's going to be well received. You want to be happy with it as well as the fans.
Yeah.
So what was it like when you released it?
I don't know. I think when we finished it, I guess when we did the album before, Instant Gratification, like I was very confident about it. I really liked it, and I was like, yeah, this is gonna be great. It's gonna do well. And this one, I was a little bit more worried,
Right.
just because we definitely tried things on it that we didn't necessarily try on the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I would listen back to it and I'd be like, I think I like it.
That's where
I think it's gonna be good.
I thought it was really, really good until we recorded it, and then I didn't know,
Right.
and I still don't know.
Okay.
So when people tell me it's good, it's reassuring,
Yeah, exactly.
but I still don't know.
So is there a lot of that when you make music? You kind of, when you're sitting there writing it, do you have a sort of thought of, is this going to be any good at all? Like how many attempts is there to write music? Because people say they write hundreds of songs for just for one album.
I mean, we don't do that.
Right.
Yeah.
No, yeah, the ones that you hear on the record are the only ones that we wrote.
On this one, yeah.
At the most, we'll throw out a song or two, or we'll just forget about them if they're not super amazing. We'll
Although
forget.
there were a bunch for acceptance speech.
We
that
forgot about
never-
2 or 3.
But like Lost and
Oh, wait,
and-
Lost was on Instant Gratification?
No, but the working
Oh, yeah,
title Lost.
yeah,
And then
that's right.
like, what was it? Bamboo and
There's still acceptance speech songs that we
Yeah.
haven't used that could be used.
yeah, who knows? But yeah, I think I forgot the question already.
So when you're writing the songs, do you feel confident in the songs?
Mhm.
Confident enough to
Some of them, yeah, I think, and then other ones you don't know.
Right.
Yes.
Well, they do the music first before John and I do the vocals. So sometimes there'll be one that is not my favorite instrumentally that I'm like more worried about, and then it turns out that it's my favorite afterward, and then vice versa. There's ones that
Same here, yeah.
that I'm like, I really think this is strong, and then the vocals change it, and then the recording changes it too. So you're like, well, this is what it is now. You know what I mean?
When you set out as a band, when you started, what was the expectation of what did you want? Where did you want the band to go originally? And has what you've achieved lived up to the expectations of that?
Well, we joined in 2012, so I guess I don't really even know what I was expecting. I just wanted to.
We just wanted to tour and make weird records,
Yeah.
which we were fortunate enough to do.
Yeah, for sure.
So we've
I
already
think-
exceeded our expectations.
I think so too. I think just like being able, I didn't know how long it was gonna last when I joined. Like I didn't know if we were gonna do 1, 2, and now we've wound up doing 3 in a live album, and we're most likely gonna do 2 more. So it's definitely, in terms of like length of time on it, the expectations have been blown away for sure. And then also like we're getting older, so in order to continue and have a lifestyle that we want, to where we're not like touring 6 months and then gotta go home and work for 6 months and then you know what I mean. Yeah, I think now there's a little bit more pressure probably because we're used to that kind of cushion to where we're not like eating Taco Bell every day and sleeping on the in between bench seats of a van.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What's next then? Because so obviously you've just had the album out last month. Have you already started? How continuous is the writing process? Do you do that a lot? Do you kind of sit here and write when you're waiting for a gig, or what's it like?
No, I mean
Will writes.
Yeah.
Yeah, our guitar player's writing all the time.
Okay.
Could be for us, could be for some other band that he's in. But I think after this, everyone's going to do their own stuff again for a while.
Mm-hmm.
But the band will tour.
Yeah, we have tours lined up, so I don't think we're gonna seriously hunker down and write for another
6 to 8 months.
Yeah, at least 6 to 8 months.
And so one final question then, and I tend to ask a lot of bands I interview this. Name an all-time favourite musician, and you can take it in turns. So one musician that you really kind of pinnacle, because obviously music is such a big part of what you do. One musician that is just stand out.
Mine's Paul McCartney. That's easy though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, as a singer and lyricist, Maynard James Keenan from Perfect Circle and Tool, he's the one who inspired me to become a singer. So.
Right. Wonderful. Well, listen, thank you very much. It's been lovely to chat to you.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks, man.